Mr. Darkman's live stream of metal. Then most of all is fresh metal. So welcome. And hold on. I'm back. I'm sorry for that. Had to make like some posts and stuff. Welcome to like a live stream where I talk about like a big four of thrash metal and from old and new. Especially for this one video, I'm going to do is simple. A video where I'm going to do a metal patch collection. Patches of metal. Whether it's from heavy metal, black metal, death metal, thrash metal. Especially for those. Is even this one. Hello, Ryan Pollock. Welcome to the live stream. Now this patch right here. Here's the surprising thing about this. Hey, Chance, welcome to the live stream. This patch right here. This one is actually one of my favorites. The reason why I got that patch in the first place, I actually trade a Nirvana patch in favor of this one. Hello, Lionheads. Welcome to the live stream. Do I play Five Nights at Freddy's? No. Used to, but I don't. But I do like the war. That's a plus. I don't play the games that much for it. Now, for this one, I once had a Nirvana patch, went to the flea market back around in 2022. Even though for this one, I traded the Nirvana patch, that has like this, like emoji guy or something that looks like, had like those X's or something for it. Like, that at a flea market, Ryan Pollock said, "Where did you find it?" At a flea market, in which there was this one vendor that had like a bunch of patches. And, when I discovered this patch, didn't have the money for it, so I traded the Nirvana patch in favor of Overkill. And it was a good trade after all. Even saw some other patches too, like Sepultura, Danzig, Suffocation, even some other ones too, like Dark Angel. I almost got the Dark Angel patch, but I got the CD to it. Which I'm going to be doing like a video of this, the patch collection I got, like metal band patches. And you guys will watch it, since I'm going to be doing like a video of it tomorrow. I'll upload a video tomorrow for it. Anyways. Hello, Ryan. If you guys are new to this channel, subscribe to my channel anytime. I do videos of metal, even live streams of metal. Even do like gaming live streams. Like currently, I've been doing a live stream of Crash Bandicoot, second game, Insane Trilogy. One of my favorites. Subscribe, comment, and like the video. Like the live stream too. Now for the big four of thrash metal that I enjoy, like everyone has their own versions of the big four. Then there's original version like Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth, and Anthrax. But my version has like a Creator, Slayer, Megadeth, and Sodom. Reason why for that one is, well, got like a classic, and you got the new big four. I'll start with the classic big four, starting off with Creator. Creator has like one of those albums like Pleasure to Kill, Endless Pain, Terrible Serenity, Extreme Aggression, and Coleman's Souls. Those were insane albums. I enjoy Pleasure to Kill and Extreme Aggression. I even enjoy this one song from a Terrible Serenity called Toxic Trace recently, and I absolutely enjoy it. The modern albums of Creator were absolutely good, while Renewal, Cause of Conflict, Outcast, and Andromeda, they were okay as much, but the modern albums of Creator really start to make me love the bands, made me to love the bands so much. Like their modern albums like Violent Revolution, Enemy of God, Hordes of Chaos, Phantom Antichrist, even Gods of Violence and I Hate Uber Allies. Some good albums. A personal favorite Creator album is Simple. It's Violent Revolution. You, you may see me like doing like a live stream. Well, if you're new, you can subscribe to my channel and you can even watch a video of this album review of Violent Revolution. One of my favorite albums to date, one of my personal favorite albums. Each song is amazing. Like Reconquering the Throne, All in the Same Blood, even like the title track Violent Revolution, and then you got the Patriarch, which is instrumental before Violent Revolution began, which is a good song. All in the Same Blood is good. Servant of Heaven, King in Hell, that's a good one. And then Second Awakening, Gale War, even Replicas of Life, Slave Machinery, and the rest of the songs out of Slave Machinery is a banger too. I absolutely enjoy Creator. That's the whole reason why I enjoy like for that kind of band anyway. Now, there were actually from other bands too. Like for Slayer, for instance. Well, Slayer's albums like Show No Mercy, Hell Waits, Rain Blood, South of Heaven, and Seasoned in the Abyss are absolutely good. Only 5 albums I will actually enjoy from Slayer, while the albums out after Seasons in the Abyss is okay. Like Divine Intervention's fine. Undisputed Attitude's good. Diablos and Musica and the rest mix. I only enjoy like the first 5 albums more, mostly on Rain Blood and Seasons in the Abyss. Hell, Waits is a good one too. Even though my favorite song got from Rain Blood is Aggressive Perfector. even criminally insane. For Seizing the Abyss, Skeletons of Society for 1, Blood of Red for 2, Dead Skin Mask for 3, the title track Seizing the Abyss for 4. But yeah, that album is an insane album. Now, for this one band that really got me into thrash, it's this band right here. This is Megadeth. I know some of you guys heard Megadeth. Like, what's Megadeth? What's the band? Megadeth is the band where it has like Dave Mustaine in the band. Dave Mustaine was actually for one of the best bands of all. Even though Dave Mustaine was a former guitarist of Metallica, but over this one, Metallica is a good band too. Even though it's one of 4 bands that got me into metal. Anyways, but Megadeth really got me into metal. Well, got me into thrash metal back in 2020. Still been loving thrash metal ever since. Especially if I say Sora. Megadeth has some really good albums like Peace Sells, But Who's Buying, and Rest in Peace. Killing Is My Business, and Business So Good's good. So Far So Good, So What is good too. I actually enjoy like some other albums. Well, I enjoy like Peace Sells and Rest in Peace more. For Peace Sells, I like the song like Wake Up Dead and the title track, while for Rest in Peace, Holy Wars, Hangar 18, Tornado of Souls, Rest in Peace, Polaris. Some good songs right there. Any song off from Rest in Peace is a good song. It's a good one too. Now, for the 4th one is Sodom. Anyone knows what Sodom is? If you don't, Sodom is the second, well, part of the big 3 of German thrash, or simply known as Teutonic thrash. Sodom has like some really good albums then and there, like Assessment of Cruelty, Persecution Mania, Agent Orange, Back from the Dead, and Tapping the Vein. And you got the albums from the 90s like Masquerade in Blood, especially To Death Do Us Not, and that other album too. And then you got like M16, got Decision Day, and you got like some other albums too. Especially for this EP album, I enjoy like Bomb and Hoggle EP. I listened to the 2021 version before I heard the original version on Persecution Mania. It's actually the 4th band that I put in my own version of Big 4. Every time I enjoy from those bands, it's absolutely amazing. Solemn's albums like Persecution Mania and Agent Orange is actually a personal favorite that I enjoy more anyways from it. So what do you guys think of the classic Big 4 bands that I enjoy. Well, what do you think of those? Like, what do you think of the decision I made for those big four classic thrash, like Creator, Slayer, Megadeth, and Sodom? Not bad, right? Because for that, the next one is that, well, new wave of thrash metal with the big four bands. For the new wave of thrash metal with the big four, Havoc, Lich King, Power Trip, and Toxic Holocaust. Havoc is a good band. Time Is Up is a really good album I enjoy. What's the song like hmm, Killing Tendencies, which is the sixth song off the album Time Is Up. That's my favorite. You got Betrayed by Technology from the album V. That's a good one too. Then you got their albums are actually good, like Burn, Time Is Up, Unnatural Selection, Confirmed Side, and V. They are actually good. I only listened to a couple of songs from it. I absolutely enjoy their EP album, No Point of No Return. Their covers of Arise by Sepultura and Rain Blood by Slayer are absolutely good. I always love these kind of bands and stuff for it. The next one is Lich King. Reason why for the only one album I enjoy is a Born of the Bomb. Songs like Agonism, In Devastation, Combat Mosh, and your cover of Agents of Steel is an awesome album. Well, awesome songs off the album. That's the only album I'll ever enjoy from it because of those four songs. And yes, I listened to the entire album on CD along with Time Is Up. Witch King's a good band anyway. Now for the third band, Power Trip. Power Trip's a really good band, even though has even though it's been popular ever since. Even though they lost their vocalist in 2020. Rest in peace, Riley Dale. I enjoy a Power Trip's album Nightmare Logic, which I buy on CD. First time I ever heard of Power Trip was off from the album, well, the song Executioner's Text, Link of the Yaks off from Sirius XM. Sirius XM. Octane. No, not Octane, Liquid Metal. That was a good song. It created my love for Power Trip. The songs like Hypnotist and Who, Ruination, and Soul Sacrifice. Good songs off of that awesome album. That's the reason why I actually love Power Trip that much. Now, the fourth band is Toxic Holocaust. There's actually some songs I like, but this one song I enjoy the most is Nuke the Cross from the album An Overdose of Death. That's a good song. I've been planning to get some Toxic Holocaust albums on CD. Like, for ones like An Overdose of Death, Chemistry of Consciousness, and Primal Future 2019. That's the only 3 albums I actually ever enjoy off from it. Oh, sorry about that. Can you hear it now? Toxic Holocaust is actually for one of those bands I absolutely enjoy. Don't mind the accent thing, well, the southern accent thing, and for this voice too. But if you guys new to the channel, subscribe to my channel if you like. I do metal videos, live streams like this, especially gaming live streams like currently one I'm doing is a Crash Bandicoot live stream. Okay, how about this? Hmm. I enjoy like it from thrash metal, even though there's actually some contenders. There were actually like contenders that would that almost reached the big four, like Metallica, Anthrax for one, Exodus, Testament, Death Angel, Overkill, Dark Angel, Nuclear Assault, Forbidden, which I'm gonna play Seed tonight. Especially Exhorder, since I always do like a couple of songs of Exhorder, especially for the album Slaughter in the Vatican. Tanker should be in there. Even Destruction, Eccentrics, Annihilator, Razor, Sepultura, just the classic albums. Hmm. Hallow's Eve, even though there's actually some like obscure thrash metal bands like Hallow's Eve, Regal Mortis, Zoetrope, and Anacrusis. And then you got like, well, there's also Whiplash, Atrophy, Toxic, and Sacred Reich. Flotsam and Jetsam would be on there, but I didn't listen to music for a bit of it. Now, there's also like some other, like for new wave of thrash metal bands like Warbringer, Municipal Waste, Thrash Wall, Toxic Carnage, in which if you look on the channel, you can find like a Toxic Carnage channel along with some other YouTubers I have. Then there's like a Mind Taker, that's a good one right there. And especially one band that allowed me to use their music is Baku. Since they're local, well, since they're independent, they allow me to use it so I can support them easily. like support their music, and they allow me to use it. Well, it's pretty much like the big four of old and new thrash metal bands I enjoy. Even though, unlike unlike the new wave of thrash metal bands with some like their discography, the classic big four band style of they have some stinker albums too, like a Megadeth Risk. That one, mm, I just really want to stay away from it. Even Sawyer's 2001 album, Hate Us All, or that G Hate Us All. That one mix, along with the Albus and Musica. Repent was just okay, but well, for this one, I absolutely enjoy this one. I enjoy Sawyer's classic albums. That's all I'm gonna say from it. I only gonna enjoy the first five classic albums by Sawyer, and that's that. Now for creator, perhaps Renewal is okay. Cause of Conflict, mix. Outcast is mix, but the song Phobia is good. Andromeda, like Renewal and Cause of Conflict mix, even though I like the gothic sound to it. For Sodom, well, those 9 albums, like a creator, like Masquerade in Blood, Get What You Deserve, and To Death You Was Not. It's actually for one of those albums I just stay away from. Especially when there are some other thrash metal bands that has like stinker albums, like Metallica's Saint Anger, for example. Everyone knows what Metallica's Saint Anger is. One of those albums that was not good. That one was not as good for the because you wanna know why? Their new metal sound when they try and become new metal, that's really weak compared to like from the other albums they have. Well, the Reload is actually almost the same boat like Saint Anger is, but one song that I got from a Reload is Unforgiven 2. That's good and it's alright. However, for this one, Saint Anger, I listened to like a few bits of it, like almost the entire one track. But the snare drumming from Lars, the snare drumming, I just went like, no, not gonna listen to it. The music, no. But I rather enjoy listening to the first four albums, the classic four: Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, and Justice for All. Sometimes Black Album too. If you guys want to know what's the first Metallica song I ever heard, I'll give you a great answer. For to Whom a Bell Tolls from the album Ride the Lightning. And the first time I ever heard it, ever hear it, was off from the movie Zombieland from 2009. I love that song so much. Even that movie too. You gotta enjoy the little things. I just love that movie. I just love that movie so much. It's one of the first horror films I actually ever seen, along with Bride Chucky. When I was 12 years old, I watched Bride Chucky late one night, and I didn't get scared of it at once. I just laughed at it. Even when I watch like horror films, even during the times when I see those kills, I go like, wow. I don't get scared from watching the kills. I just laughed at it. I just laughed at it so much. It was actually quite funny for it. I enjoy horror, sci-fi, disaster, animated films. Like I can enjoy like any kind of genre of any movie genre except romance. The only romance movie I actually ever seen was the Titanic. Reason why for it: historical reasons for it. Because I was actually into the history of Titanic when I was actually like 10 or 11 years old during that time. In which it, in which for that, along with some, videos of Daniel Cortez called Disaster Movie Spectacular, I absolutely, well, it really got me into like loving disaster films. Like my all-time favorite film, Independence Day. Any one of you guys ever watch Independence Day? Aliens Invade 4th of July. It has Will Smith. It has Jeff Goldblum. It has Bill Bowman. Even Randy Quaid and some other ones. Even director Roland Emmerich. The Master of Disaster. He made like some disaster films like Independence Day is one of his best work, and then there's The Day After Tomorrow in 2012. Really good films, really good films. I'm getting like a bit sidetracked, getting ahead of myself here, but for like thrash metal albums, that are actually kind of like bad. For for this one that kick-started the thrash metal stuff like Celtic Frost, their album Cold Like was not as good. It was terrible. I listened to one song off from it. It's one of those like songs that's kind of like known in the album, like Orchid Thing or something. But I didn't like it. I didn't like the song. It made me stay away from the album so much. I will, I will rather listen to Morbid Tales, Into the Pandemonium, and To Make It Feel on any day, at any time. My favorite songs are from by Celtic Frost is Procreation of the Wicked and Circles of the Tyrant. Hmm. Testament, low. But if I have to pick like of a Testament album that I don't enjoy, well, that's at least favorite to me, Demonic. They went from like a thrash metal to death metal sound. I absolutely enjoy like some thrash metal stuff and death metal. The Testament low was not low, but Testament's Demonic is okay. My least favorite Exodus album is Blood and Blood Out. Yeah, it's okay, but I actually enjoy like Bottom by Blood and Fabulous Disaster more. I played Blood and Blood Out on CD, and it's an okay album, in my opinion. If you guys new to the channel, subscribe to my channel at any time for it. Now for this band, I listen to songs like Elimination, Rocked Into the Core, and Horoscope, and that song Coma. However, I listened to the entire albums of Taken Over and Under the Influence on CD full. My favorite songs off from it, like for Taking Over and Union Will Stand, for Under the Influence, and the Dawn song. And then there's a Never Say Never, Hello, Hello from the Gutter, and Shred. Now for Death Angel, I've heard like a song of Variety of Souls. That's a good one. That's an absolutely good song from the album Ultraviolence, including From to the Wolves from the album Art of Dying. That's a good one right there. Lost from the album Evil Divide. I enjoy that one. I absolutely enjoy that one. And then there's actually, well, Act 3. Well, Frolic for the Park is a good one. Well, an okay one. The song Bored is an okay song. I listened to the entire album of Act 3 on CD. I actually absolutely enjoy it. Stagnant, Room with a View, and Seemingly Endless Time are good songs too. Violence has some good songs like Calling in the Corner, and Eternal Nightmare songs I enjoy more. Forbidden's albums like Forbidden Evil is a good one, like Chalice of Blood. It was I never listened to the entire album for it, but for the album Twist and Form, Step by Step, and the title track as well are absolutely good songs I enjoy. Which I'm gonna play that album tonight on CD. Now for the other ones I enjoy, well, one song I like from the album Distortion is No Reason. It's a good song. I seen a music video to it and it was actually good. I never listened to any song off from the album Green. Only listened to one song off from the album Omega Wave, and it's okay. I listened to a recent song and it was mixed. It was kind of mixed. Agents of Steel is a good one from the band Agent Steel. The only album I like to get on CD by Agent Steel is Skeptic's Apocalypse. That's a good album. Including the other album, Unstoppable Force and Mad Locust Rising. Well, that's all I got for this live stream. I will be doing a package collection of metal bands. Like, I'll be doing like a package collection video in the next day or so for it, and even do like a gaming live streams of Crash Bandicoot, well, Crash Bandicoot 2, since I'm not, well, since I actually beat the second game 100% on both old and new. But I'm not going to use a mic in that gaming live stream. I'll use like text only since I'll use my phone anyways. Just like I'm using my phone for this live stream now. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to my videos. Subscribe to my channel and like the videos. Either like the live stream and put a comment down below. And hit the notification bell while at. Anyways, this is Mr. Darkmare here to telling you, well, I'm glad metal. And see ya.